Okay, actually we'll start now. Haha. Hello, I'm Damien, I'm Gamien, words and things. Continuing the adventures in Eorzean. Last time we started up, pretty much went into Rhjkkah, became a gladiator, and, just started doing the starty things. I'm tired, by the way. I'm very tired. Which means you didn't hear it, so I did say hello, Deox, and thank you. And also for being the excite. I'm glad you're excited. I'm tired. Oh, yeah. Settle down, Rhjkkah. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were in the ruins. Stan, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get what he was by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Uldar, Rhjkkah. It's true that there's some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Rhjkkah. And for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys of the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. This is absolutely a different voice than I did last time. Just have a word with Otopa Popta. Sorry, that's not Pop. Otopa Potopa. There we go. Whenever you feel like Stan. In rooms now available. Huzzah. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We've got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It's a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Guild leaves now available. Okay, thank you very much. Huzzah! We have completed a quest. The quest, You have now access to recommendations. A feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. I ignore that very much. The request list can be opened under the duty menu and will be displayed automatically when you log in, except I turn that off. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present level and class. Except that, you kind of get over-leveled real easy. Anyway, so let's, not to say this not to say this in a way that'll probably sound rude, but not really. Because that requires a hell of a lot of coordination, and then when a dungeon is suddenly quickly done, being like, okay, go away. And that just feels super awkward, much more awkward to me to do that, than to just be like, I'm just not going to worry about that right now. Perhaps in the future, with some of the bigger things that are harder to do, and whatnot, like extremes or what have you. But for right now, it's like, no, I don't want to. Because that's the thing too. It's like it requires so much coordination, and a lot of this is just like I just wanna play the thing. Anyway, I have a bunch of crap to store in here, so we're just gonna get that out of my inventory real quick. I've had the game a very long time for as little of it as I've actually done in the long run. Yeah, no, that one we keep. That's understandable, yeah. If I were intending to DPS, it would be a much different thing. Because, yeah, then queues would be much, much longer. But part of the whole reason for starting this up with this and everything is like, you know what, I'm going to learn how to tank. Because, yeah, queue times would be awful if I was trying to use words. If I was trying to be DPS. I imagine I would enjoy it. Enjoy tanking to it, since I finally vaguely learned how to heal a few weeks back, and it's like, okay, this is actually quite fun in and of itself, although I get kind of panicky during it just because of trying to keep track of everything. But anyway, and we got this to actually unload to be able to unlock the Leave quest. Leaves of Horizon. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild leaves at the quicksand and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of Leave quests. Rhjkkah, Momody said you might come here. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild leaves here available at the Adventurers Guild. Guild leaves are the means by which we document a request for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, and the tasks we term Leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totanoa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first Leave quest. Bleh. Words. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah. I mean, plus just, being able to actually feel like you're contributing more than... I mean, obviously DPS with damage, you are absolutely contributing, because without you, the damage would not be done well enough. But, yeah, I feel like probably as tank and as healer, you end up feeling like I'm actually, doing something to ensure the success of this. Whereas... which is honestly the truth of it when I'm playing, when I've been playing my elsewise DPS. Yeah, I'm just hitting buttons. Taking what they're given. Momody of the Quicksand has a word of work for a willing adventurer. Look what the coil dragged in. Good to see you, Rhjkkah. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. I don't know haven't known you for very long. So happens I knows a fella by the name of Dananin who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Rhjkkah and with the means to buy them. He's asked if I can word some. It will always happen, but I'm just going to blame being tired anyway. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of the Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of the Chocobo Portal for the journey to Horizon, if you've the guild for that, of course, that is. I think I do. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Migun, and he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Much obliged. Except we're not going to do that yet. We're going to turn in our gladiator quest. I have very little money right now because to complete the look. Yeah, as you might have seen at the very start. Glasses. He's supposed to have glasses. Probably not actually that shape or whatever, but I mean, you only have one option of face wear for that or monocle at the very start, and they cost money. So, what am I doing? Gladiator. Sure, yeah. Once we turn this in, we'll finally have... I mean, plus if you're actually, grabbing... whatchamacallits. Congratulations on a job well done, Rhjkkah. Bruce says you've acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you've joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Rhjkkah, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Oh, already, cool. As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturge's Guild. However, there are also guilds which you may learn something of the more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations, if that is your desire. Know that I will respect your decisions, whatever they may be, so long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. Alright, thank you. Before you head off, I want to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Rhjkkah? I was told not to, let her know about all this, so, their motives died with them, I'm afraid. I see. Mayhap it is best that we put this sort of affair behind us. Still, I cannot help but wonder. Hooray, we get another new thing. I could totally take another helmet that I can't see. I absolutely hate the puffy jacket, though, so we're going to... I mean, I could just take the 200 gil. That would probably make the most sense in the matter, but... we'll just do that. But soon we won't have to. Ish. Sort of, kinda, not really. Now you have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist of the corresponding guild. There are myriad disciplines in Eorzea that the adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Screw that. Yeah, we can totally do other classes and things. Given I am planning to play this as I play the game in general, we will be maintaining and focusing on sticking to Gladiator. But I will absolutely be crafting and gathering plenty, because I freaking love the crafting and gathering. But for now, a new weapon, finally a shield, so we can finally field bash, and a new armor that at least looks a bit better than what we had on. But heck yeah, shield. Where am I going? Oh, I could go to the Goldsmiths Guild, the Miners Guild, the Weavers Guild. Downside to all those is I don't really have the money to just start doing the initial stuff. With exception the mining, that's the only thing we can actually do any crafting with, so I feel like we will hold off a little longer still to do those, but soon enough. Ish. Anyway, so let us go to Horizon, which we shall do by indeed taking Momedy's suggestion and taking the Chocobo. Hello, Mimigun. What's the cost of rent a Chocobo? I've never actually done that. Greetings, Manchester. You want a Chocobo? Mine are the guaranteed fastest in the realm, or your money back. So we can get 10 minutes of Chocobo out of 80 gil. Or we can pay 5 gil for a 1 minute travel. Yeah, that makes much more sense. It's gonna take a little moment to load. And there we go. You can totally rent a Chocobo upon reaching level 10. You can just, ride it. The short-handed brass blades desperately seek aid in ridding the area of deadly pasties. Without any predators save man, continue to multiply, or some such thing. Same. I'm sure it made a lot more sense back in the day. And at the very least is, another, and it's by and large probably another one of those things that's kind of a holdover from FF11 and the original 14. But here we are. We made it. A place with quests and things. First things first, as always. Attune to any aetheryte you find. There we go. And I guess we'll see what you want. That's the main quest. Rhjkkah, I presume? Aye, Momedy said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Momedy to send me and any souls looking to work. Yeah. 12, know that there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself of some use. Okay. Ah, new pants. Yeah, I'll keep going with the armor, the upgrade rewards. Level 14. Keep going with the upgrade rewards until I actually gain the ability to craft things for myself again. And by again, I mean start to, which I could in some ways now, but I want to keep all of that kind of even. So for now, yeah, sure, we'll get it. We'll just grab everything. Ah, new boots. Supply and demands. Damien would like you to deliver a message to Copperbell Mines. So it happens I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. What that means is you do it after you have haste cast upon you. I'm from out of premium product, and my latest order is yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Fine, drunken stag, and given this notice, I cannot afford any further delays. A firmly worded reminder of delivery from the jeweler Dadanen. Yeah, I got a bunch of garbage in there. Zutairo. For their eyes only. Zutairo, sure, what has the profitable proposition for you. Whoa, I can totally gain a wristband. That due to the way they give you plenty of things to start with, I don't think it'll count it. And it also doesn't matter because we already have the weathered wristlets we have already give +1 strength and +1 dexterity. So it makes much more sense to take 200 gil. Anyway, greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, do you know what a paste is? How do you pronounce that stupid word? Paste. I'll call him paste. It's a scalekin what looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. You might call it a lizard. The creatures all want to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see to it you are well rewarded. Hello, Fufulupa. By the toe. Fufulupa requires your aid in apprehending a thief. Same situation here. We can totally get a Gorget. Or Gorget or whatever, but same. All the weathered gear that you start with is... it things. Most dire happenings are afoot. I'm a most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them up for me? Once you're done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Rhjkkah. He'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use. Okay, so I just have to set up a bunch of traps. Oh, over there on the way in. Well, we also have right here... You, go to Noah. A fine morning to you, adventurer. Yeah, look at you. My name is Noah, and I'm in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Horizon. You are come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent! Allow me to set you to your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined on this guild leave. Do you believe it to be within your capabilities? Accepting guild leaves. Blah, blah, blah. You can accept them. You also only have so many allowances, and you're gifted them every so often. By which I mean, you know, times of the day. And you can have up to 100. What pastes crave? It is well documented fact that pastes prefer Lalafelin meat to that of the other 4 races. Or more, because there are more now. Various opinions on the reasons behind this have been long debated, with the most widely accepted being that the squat, rotund build of the Lalafell makes them easier to swallow whole. Seeing that the majority of Uldal's population is made up of Lalafells, this makes the hills of Thonolin a perfect feeding ground for the giant scalekin, and that is why the Brass Blades are constantly seeking volunteers to travel to the hills and slay the creatures before they find their next meal. Okay, I'll accept it. Marvelous. A word of warning. When near death, pastes want to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, lest it become a meal for its mates. Open your journal under duty. Main menu. Press leave question. When a soft skin paste feels overmatched, it's one NPC keeps referring to the player races as the 5 races. Yeah, they forgot it. The dude is very racist. Hard to say. Very possible. Oh. He could also just be very forgetful and can only remember 5 at a time. Congrats. Anyway, in this particular leave quest, the thing will flee when I've heard it enough. Initiating them, yeah, I know. Okay, no more quests in here. Our leave is over there. Everything else is this way, though. Well, actually, to that extent, let's do the leave first. Scamper this way, scamper around, and scamper, scamper, scamper. Bleh. Run along the rails, because it makes a metal sound. Alrighty. Autobahns and Sunmid swarms. Okay, so now that we're in the area, we can just kind of click right here. I clicked the wrong part of it. Boop. Here's our leave. Do the thing. Leave difficulty. You can bump up the difficulty from its starting point, which starts at 10. Because I'm level 14, it recommends starting at doing a level 14, so it's a little bit harder, but also more reward. And we do it. Yes, I know. Do the things. Ooh, treasure box right next to it already. Good. So that's the thing we gotta fight. But first, we're just gonna pick this up. An antidote. Great. Useless. Yes, I know. You can open treasure boxes. Now, you ready to fight? No, thank you. Now that I actually have a shield to bash with. Hooray! We can also go back to the leave met, which we will. To turn it in. But of course you've triumphed. Here's your well-earned reward. Bonus has been awarded for based on difficulty. A bonus has been awarded based on speed of completion. Hooray! Also, we get that, which isn't of any use to us, really. On the payroll 1. Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you our official leaves. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. And now we can take on all the leaves if we want to. City-state leaves unlocked. Why are you... Oh, right, because guild hest as well. Tota Noa believes you are ready to join in a guild hest. While I heartily encourage that you partake of my guild leaves, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak to the Battle Warden, Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the paste, so that there's no doubts about your abilities. Hello, Lost Rabbit. I mean, not Lost Rabbit. I know exactly where I am. You need not say a word, adventurer. I could hear Tota Noa quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just exactly what the guild test entails. More than a simple leave quest, it is not quite as realm-shaking as a grand company outing. Guild tests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping to maintain the safety of Eorzean and the well-being of her citizens. If what I described appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join the guild test. Let's take another potion. And there we have it. Content that, to my knowledge and recollection, no one does. To the extent that they don't even force you to actually do one anymore. Because I do remember that from way back when I first started the game. You've unlocked the Duty Finder. This feature allows you to undertake multiplayer duties without having to form a party of your own. Is Honest Gillionaire something for... Ah, okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it was either that or guild tests. Yeah, you can do Duty Finder things. Because of guild tests, you can do them. It's just like a little instance battle of sorts. And people don't really do them. And like I was saying, they used to be that they more or less forced you to do them. Oh. In tutorializing you, they forced you to do one guild test to complete the mission, and then it was terrible. Took forever to get one. Even back then, when I was trying to do it before, playing so long ago, that was also DPS. Anyway. The Iron Lake Trap is a deadly trigger-activated device that Fufalupa wishes to use to catch a bandit. That's a nasty-looking steel trap. And there's another one. Oops, stepped in it. Hello, Snake Boy. I'm here to destroy you. Now you're dead. Oh, there's one. I feel like this particular style of weapon is much worse at stabbing. Help if I actually target the thing. I'm gonna let you use your dumb genius towards me. Don't even consider it. Bonk. And one more. There we go. Nah, not at all. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, they're pretty big. A torrid whisper. Beasts, demons, galleons. It's a pain in the bloody arse is what it is. Oh, how's a man supposed to feed himself? Good question. Drunken stag, what say you? What do you want? The Damon's product? Yep, I have a sternly worded final warning for you. He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder in all the chaos. Oh no. Well, I'll take them boots for a reason which I just said. So, put them on. Woo. I like the other boots better. The color matches slightly better to what we're currently wearing, but it's the bottom half being that weird orange compared to the deep red of the top half. Not so good. Ah, the bronze helmet. The product you heard Dadanen going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw Narcosite. Narcosite? Malachite? Narcosite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. packed it up and hauled it out even, but them 12 damned goblins came along, not like any goblins I had seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Rhjkkah? Okay. Now what do you want, Torrid Whisper? No tool gets left behind. Torrid Whisper at Copperbell Mines has lost his mining tools. Adventure, please. A moment, if you would. Do you mean to go into the mines? I fled for my life when the goblins came, and now only realize I left my tools behind. What do you call that thing on your back? Please, you must retrieve them for me. My sharpened pickaxe. My old hammer and heavy sledgehammer. Without them, my life is as good as over. Well, I found one of them. Although it seems particularly dull, so perhaps he has a better one that he left behind. No entry. I'm sure it's fine. I'll just ignore you and take from this mound here. Oh, hostile. Hello, Goblin. You are very charismatic. So here's the pickaxe. I feel like this used to be more dangerous, too. Maybe the goblins were hostile at the time or something, I don't know. You can't shatter if you're dead. Oh, here's a heavy sludge over here. It does look particularly heavy. Another ore mound. Shatter went off anyway. Should have used the leg sweep if I actually wanted to do that. No, leg sweep is what the DPS one's called. What's this one? This one's a low blow. But no, we still need to find the last tool. Probably over there where things are sparkling. An old hammer. Well, I don't really know an old hammer from a new one right now, but I do recognize the general use of a hammer. I've had to repair my own equipment plenty often. Honestly, a bit of a delight to be given all this new equipment. Hello, I have obtained your things for you. Please find my sharpened pickaxe, old hammer, and heavy sledgehammer. They mean more than to me than life itself. Well, we have this weathered pickaxe that's seen countless years of use, yet it's still as sharp as the day it was forged. This weathered hammer has seen countless years of use, yet its owner has seen to it that the haft remains well varnished. This weathered sledgehammer has seen countless years of use, and though dented and scratched, its iron head is still in fine condition. Gods bless you, you found them. Me beauties. I thought I'd lost you forever. Mining's all I've ever done. That's all I know. With Copperbell... Excuse me, sorry. With Copperbell what it is now, it's time to move on elsewhere. But without my tools, I just couldn't. I can't thank you enough, friend. You've done more for me than you could ever know. And that is why you give me 5 ethers. How'd you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Rhjkkah? I did. An extremely rare variety of malachite that gets its name from its deep green color, the same color as former Uldan Sultana Nanasha Ul Nasha's eyes. True. Very true. Or, you know, back when everyone didn't have 10,000 MP permanently. Back when TP was also a thing. God, it's so weird to remember that I did play briefly, like back when TP was a thing. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green's the same as the eyes of Nanasha ul Nasha. It was indeed. Also, I see your name color has changed. Let me, Yep, okay, there we go. Excellent. There we go. My little preview window had frozen, so I wanted to like, let me do a quick, I mean, obviously everyone else can verify it instead, but it's like, let me do a quick check to verify that, for myself, that it worked by reloading the thing. And it did. Yay. Alright. Who once ruled as a sultana? This should save Damien from his troubles, and if there's enough left, that's far less here than what I've... If there's enough left, there's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. I'll take the helmet that I can't see. Class quest rewards. There are some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill Piercing Talon is acquired by completing the Lancer Guild quest available at level 15. Oh no, I already have a jacket. I guess I'm going to have to take money. The Perfect Swarm. Drunken Stag wishes to repay your kindness with some useful information. You would like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. But it's gotten so bad the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufulupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and may even offer us to do some more work. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill... What is it? It's up on top of the rock? Oh no, it's because that's... Yeah, that's technically actually a little mesa up there. You know, I can get up there too. I don't think I can't. Try to hide from me mid-swarm. Oh. I know it is now purely the whole once you're aware of a thing, it becomes much more obvious because you just weren't paying attention beforehand. That kind of situation, like if you have, for example, if you start noticing one particular type of car, you'll suddenly see a lot more of them on the road. They've always been there, you just didn't pay attention to them, generally speaking. But I've been noticing a lot more Rhjkkah now that I've made one. But like, you know, I'm sure plenty of people have been actually using them. And it's just that I only just now noticed. Also, this is my taunt, isn't it? Provoke! Plop you right up there. Get that off the screen again. Oh, no. Gotta say one more mid-swarm, but we need two more. This one's slightly more on the way back to town, so it's pretty close to the road as well. Stab. Stab. Not quite a stab, but also stab. Alright. Viera. Just avoid these traps. Rhjkkah, here we go. You've seen those traps. You've set up those traps for Fufalupa, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who... Oh, Thor's balls in a knapsack. Oh, those are my leg traps in front of the gate. I'll trade if Chocobo could step right into that and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufalupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Have a bronze piece for your trouble. That's 4 eyes of the serpents I want. Slay as many pastes as it takes to procure them. Quite literally, an eye of a serpent, sought after by goldsmiths and jewelers across the realm for its ruby glow. The eyes, oh my thanks, adventurer. What do I mean to do with the things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemic concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Prices aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. For your trouble, have 2 bronze pieces. Yay. Alright, Fufalupa. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? Only 4. Oh, you have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there's much and more you can do to help here. I will take the money, please. Thank you. Oh, there is indeed much more I can do here. A new quest, but also last letter to Lost Hope. Fufalupa wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thonolin, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station and search Central Thonolin. With luck, you'll find her quickly. Or I can do whatever this guy wants again. Hello. The Scent of a Mongrel. Rhjkkah, a brass blade in Horizon, has a task for an unoccupied adventurer. Looking for a task to fill your day, adventurer? I may have just the thing if you're not feeling squeamish. Here's the job. If you draw 4 bottles worth of blood from the mongrels that roam, I need you to draw 4 bottles worth of blood from the mongrels that roam to the south of here. Once you have enough, take the foul fluid to a brass blade by the name of Nononzo. You should find him somewhere along the road out of Horizon, bemoaning his terrible future, no doubt. Happy hunting. The mongrels are down that way. Scamper. Actually, yeah, scamper. Mongrel. Big old bitey boy. Oh, we need to... Yeah, we need to kill 3 mongrels for our hunter log anyway. Stab. Actual stab. Spin. Spin to win. Spin the 3rd time. Focus fire. Oh. You decided to get in on this too, huh? Hunting log task for Dusty Mongrels complete. And now I've got enough blood. Start heading this way while I look at my hunting log itself. What do we still have to do? Ah, gotta go kill some ants in Central Thonolin. Easily enough done. Bum, 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 bum. Look at them fish. I could fish too, but I can't yet. I do enjoy fishing. No, so there you go. What do you want with me then? When thrown into fire, the stench emitted by this thick blood is foul enough to keep most beastkin at bay. Sniff. Is that mongrel blood? Oh, thank the gods, and I can finally head back to Horizon. Mongrels are a natural enemy of most other predators, you see. Throw their thick blood onto a fire, and the resultant stench will send beastkin fleeing for miles around. Makes light work of our patrols as long as we have a steady supply of the nasty stuff. And I'll wager that you can guess which brass blade picked up the short straw to kill mongrels this time around. But thanks to you, I'm off to enjoy a hot meal in a tankard. May Thor's golden halls await you in the afterlife. I said halls. What do you think I said? Where am I going? This way. Bum, 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 bum. Cecilia, I found you. Do you have... What's going on? Do you have your letter? You were supposed to deliver a missive. Huh? A letter? I've got Fufaloopa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. It didn't step in a trap when you were leaving Horizon, did it? Even those minor cuts confessed to if ignored. Fufaloopa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Scamper. Waterfall with all of them. Spriggans down there. Oh, the big one's there right now. How much time left to punch him? Plenty of time. Let's go punch him. Level sync. Descended from Quarthus. In search of warm stones, a spriggan known in the north as Spitfires, terrorizing the local small folk and hoarding precious metal ores and gems intended for sale in the Goldsmiths Guild. Give the crafty creature a good cuffing and send him back on his way home. Provoking. Fully resisted. Doesn't make any difference. He's already focused on me. I want to do it for fun. And there we go. Scamper. Anyway, frame rate's about to drop a little bit for a moment. While I click out of focus so I can reload that again for the sake of it and also take a quick glimmer glance there. Okay. I've lost the road. It's this way. Now we can follow the tracks. Right, that's the Coffin and Coffer. I'm like, why is there just a merchant just hanging out there? That's not normal. This isn't World of Warcraft, where sometimes a random-ass merchant might just kind of show up in a place who sells rare goods. There's been far too much coin on. I don't actually play World of Warcraft anymore. Haven't for a very long time. Well, we made it to Blackbear Station. Lost Hope is all the way over there. Well, I could do your fate, but I'm just gonna slip on past everyone here. Hello, Leofric. I found, I'm here to deliver the letter. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? A sealed message written by Brass Blade Fufulupa of the Rose to his former captain, Leofric. Fufulupa sent you all this way because of a late letter. The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give a Quirquieran's arse about this settlement. No one in Uldar does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thanks for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. I'll take some money from you as well. Hooray! I mean, I would leave, but now y'all have things for me to do. Heir today, gone tomorrow. Leofric has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. Certainly, if it gets my name out there. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Mains. The Quiveron Mains on the ridge to the south. Their leader styled himself heir to Eoland Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. Peh. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help, then deal with the Baron. Okay. I will also equip the gear I forgot to equip before. You can't tell a difference. Fringe benefits. Hey, another hat that you probably can't see. Fringe benefits. Amalberga needs your help to end the machinations of vile bandits. Thank the gods you're here, adventurer. You must help us. The other day I spied bandits from the Quiveron Main selling gemstones to smugglers, and not just any stones. Raw Rhjkkah. The H always trips me up a little bit. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms than the Sultan's sworn. After that, they'd surely seek revenge on the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Leofric and anyone else who fought back. And then they'd have their way with me and the other women. Sniffle, sob, spare us this horrible fate, adventurer, I beg of you. Sob, seal the Rhjkkah from the Quiveron Mains and bring it to me. Okay, of course I will. Why wouldn't I? Alternative medicine. Blaves of Lost Hope is worried for a friend who has fallen ill. Hard leather thigh boots. You look like you put You look as if you've put a few beasts down in your days. Would you mind putting down a few more? A friend of mine has taken ill, and I simply must have a Gigantoad. I must have Gigantoad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice. You can find the nasty creatures in the unholy air. Do me this favor, I beg you. My friend will die without treatment. Please. And I see you want something as well, Hammond. No need not apply in person. Hammond is looking for someone to make a delivery. To get, more things that aren't actually very good. Just because of the weathered things. We're actually never going to change earrings now. for the pair of earrings I have will last us basically until like level 90, I think. Don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for a miner down on his luck, would you? Rumor is a man named Rhjkkah of Black Station is looking to take on miners. I'd go see him myself, but my wife's been taken ill and needs tending to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to this Rhjkkah fella, I'd be in your debt. Okay. Let us go begin. I mean, that's the Blackbird Station right there, but all of these things over here. Ah, yes, the Eft. Big old salamander boy. Aren't you cute? Ah, an alien soldier. Die, monster. Stab. Stab. Spin. To win. Spin again. To win some more. I've taken lessons from a man named Link. Taught me a trick or two. We have completed the hunting log rank 1. Now we can do rank 2 and have a whole nother set of things to kill. What fun. But for now, continue on to the clutch. We can ignore the ants now. Clip, clop, dash. Oh, we're gonna have to fight those cactuars, and this ant wants some piece of me, so I'll give it to him. Cochineal cactuar. Mac cab. Oh, we got the big old mission too. The fate exists. I guess I'll probably deal with that. Hello, Gamien Toad. We're going to see. Yep. That's what Gamien Toads do. If they see you, then they tongue you. Yeah, cold-blooded. A terrible monster known as Vodyanoi has been seen living. A terrible monster known as Vodyanoi, living in the pools beneath the unholy air, has been seen dragging his victims in the water, where he lies upon them until they asphyxiate. One would think that the wave can then eat his prey, but such is not the case, as the corpses are left to drift in the pools until they are consumed by jackals and carrion crows. Could it be that Vodyanoi kills merely for pleasure? One way or the other, we're going to kill him. Big ass toad, though. He's the next Labor Leap. We're gonna have to actually dodge around. We got 1 second left on that, so now we will not be stunned with the next stun we do. We'll be immune to it. But he's also dead, so it doesn't matter. Now we can go to the mains. Do whatever it is they wanted me to do there. Yep, I heard you. We're just gonna leave though. I don't feel like dealing with you. They'll give up quickly enough, although this a little more annoying with the ant, just because then we don't get our heal up. There we go. Now we can heal. By which I mean spin the wind. One more. There we go, now I can leave you alone until some other person asks me to deal with you for some reason. This crestfallen merchant wants something from me. I don't wanna... Timmies are archers, huh? Yes, I can't really get at both of you. Huzzah! Level 17. Grab that raw Rhjkkah. Get all up in here to fight the Baron. Ooh, he's an Esquire as well. That's his law. But now he's dead. We have slain the Baron. 2 pieces of Rhjkkah. Smack. Smack. Smack, I say. But also smack. Stab. Now we can grab this Rhjkkah and flee before anything respawns. No, I daren't. Part of my brain's like, do I dare take the shortcut that is mildly dangerous and kind of out of character-ish? Yeah, a little out of character to jump from that high of a cliff. Or do I, take the longer route, but, remain in character? In my brain. I made the right choice. Clip, clop, 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 clip, clop. I don't know why I'm holding the stick. I can put my stuff to auto run. Yeah, I guess we can turn in the Blackbrush Station one first. What? No, I'm already almost here. Girl, bunny, girl. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I could have started sprinting again. Whatever. Hello, Berengar. I have a resume for you. State your business quick, like I'm busy. Hallman's application. An envelope addressed to the minor Berengar, containing the Hallman's application for employment. Another miner looking for work, is it? Let's see. Well, everything looks to be in order. Alright, I'll go ahead and add them to the list. These refugees are a bloody 12th, and they break their backs for next to nothing. And when they're washed up, there's always another to take their spot. That sounds terrible. The poor fools dig up pebbles worth more than they'll see in their whole lifetime. Eorzean can be a right cruel place at times, but I ain't one to change what ain't broke. Okay, you're a terrible person. Got it. I'm leaving now. Looks like that hungry child or whatever has gone fully hungry now. Alright, I have gotten your Rhjkkah. It was so unbearable having to watch the shadows while the bandits sold those precious gemstones. An extremely rare variety of malachite that gets its name from the deep green color, the same color as former Uldan Sultana Nanasha ul Nasha's eyes. The Rhjkkah! Oh, excellent work, adventurer! You've dealt the bandits a crippling blow. And finally, after being consigned to this shanty town for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Rhjkkah to good use, worry not. I'll take this bandana. I'll equip this bandana. It can't even have bandanas, so it's mostly circlets and whatnot types of things, I guess. Basically anything that goes over the head, because they're like, we're not going to remake all of the friggin' because I mean, all of the helmets on like the Mikote are really good because they like are all properly designed to contain the ears, or work around the ears and be looking close at the textures and everything. To go, yeah, you even got instead of just ears sticking out of the thing, it's got like proper seams and everything to look like an actual piece of clothing that would be designed for someone with cat ears. I just didn't want to do it again, I guess, for the bunnies. It would be a lot of equipment to have to go through and remodel entirely. Must have 2 vials of gargantude secretions from the liver of a toxic toad. Please, my friend doesn't have much time left. Not only does this viscous liquid keep toads cool in the harsh climes of Thonolin, but its toxicity protects the toads from being consumed by predators. Also, they're fucking huge, so they probably don't really have to worry about the predator thing so much anymore. Oh, bless you. You're not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He has always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take his meals. He could take the meals and reagents as he needs, and we wouldn't have such a need. We wouldn't have no need. We would have no need. There we go. And we would have no need for such foulness as the bile of toads. Hope is not all that is lost to us here. Guild and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as Ulda, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer. No, it does suck. Massively. No boots. Okay, one too many again. Boop. So it's done. Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ulda is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true of the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to us, to the small folk. It's all a mama's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. I'll take these bracers. Finally, I'm not wearing mittens anymore. I look so horribly piecemeal. Eorzean would have you deliver an item to Rhjkkah, passing the blade. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Rhjkkah and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. You've the unfortunate displeasure of being in Lost Hope. The name says it all, friend. You'll find naught but hunger and despair here. I used to have a great post in the city markets. Then one day my supervising officer decided he didn't like the arrangement I had with merchants. Long story short, he sent me here to protect this humble settlement, along with Eorzean, and here we shall remain until we die or resign, whichever comes first. Despite having no decent soil, we've managed to grow some crops. The wee ones can enjoy a proper meal on occasion. That's good, at least. Alrighty, off I go. We're technically back to Horizon, but let's see if we can't take a chocobo from, probably can't. Probably have to take a chocobo to Ul'dah and then back to, Horizon. We can also take the Aetherite. Aetherite. But I don't wanna. That costs more money. It only costs 15 gil. It'll cost 10, or... No, it might cost 5. I think it costs 5 gil to get to Horizon, it said. So 20 gil total. And we can also go get our level 15 gladiator quest. Low frame rate for a brief moment as I just check a thing, because why not? Big back up the controller. Here we go. Well, that's someone's car. Oop. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Ethernet shard. Gladiator Guild. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're at level 12 with the story quests, so we are getting closer. Anyway, that old familiar feeling, where we will learn shield, lob, and also get a sword for certain. Then we get a choice of armor, or money. First sword, Mila, which is to assign you another task. Hail, Rhjkkah. You have come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Allagan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Rhjkkah. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Okay, well, we have it picked up, but given where they want me to go, we will wait until the story tells us to go there, I guess. Shouldn't be too long either. It might be. Well, we'll see what happens. Either way, we're going to Horizon again, which is not really in the same direction. Where am I trying? The Chocobo guy is up here. Hello. I would like to go to Horizon. Thank you. It is a chocobo butt. You stare at the butt sitting here right now, because I have not turned the camera so that you don't have to. How about now? You can see us from the front, but now we cannot see where we're going, so turn around again. Ah, Horizon. There we go. I have a knife for you. Ah, Rhjkkah. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Antique dagger. This ornamental dagger has remained in possession of the brass blades of the Rose for centuries, traditionally passed down to a new captain when an old one retires. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Sure. Ah, a scuttum. Following footfalls, Fufulupa needs you to assist his fellow brass blades. The brass blades of the Rose have needed your assistance once more, Rhjkkah. Thaumaturges from the Eorzean are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As this area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin has only sent a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Tortaruna. Okay. By the way, out of curiosity, do you have another thing for me? You do. That's what I thought. Ignore everything going on right now. Haha. Okay. Down into the footfalls we go. Autobahns, sunbeam swarms. Birds over there. The arbor buzzards. Some thaumaturge elite have been poking around the ruins. Waste of time if you ask me. But each his own, I suppose, so long as they don't get in the way of us doing real work. A bleeding venturer come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road we got this under control, and besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufulupa. Boy's got a stick up his arse, the size of a sabatenda. There's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. No, I can either take money or take the better shield. That is a good chunk of cash there, but we'll take the shield. Level up to 18. Learn interject. Interjection. Bam. Let's get him. And we'll just nudge that interjection right there. Interject makes it where you can interrupt the use of a target's action. By which it means if someone is casting, you can interrupt. Tortaruna would like you to cull Audubon at in the footfalls, angling ankle biters. Since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. The Audubon swimming around the site are disrupting the Thaumaturge's work, which means we'll have to go slaughter the lot of them. You can help us by culling 6 of the beasts. Let me know when you've finished. And what say you? A bronze smather. Storms on the horizon. Nunu Zofu wants to deliver a message to Crescent Cove. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thaumaturges, see? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Roth that he's delivered a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for a feast. I can get you some fresh fish right here. Those midges just want to see what's going on. They're not too worried about it. 6 of them, man. Anyway, we can just go for those 2 over there. Much obliged, adventurer. There's 6 fewer Audubon to pester our guests. Truth be told, the Thaumaturges could have brought their own escort from the city, but seeing as they wanted to take a gander at ruins as close to Horizon, the officers reckoned we'd be held responsible for any incidents regardless, so here we are. It ain't that much work, but we've got to stay on guard. As for Audubon, if an Audubon so much as nibbles on their toes, we're liable to lose all of ours. Alright. Oh. Hunting log. I dodged the painful whip. Good. Here's 2 close together again. There we go. Yep. That was a bit of a waste of my run because we got some more to deal with here. I forgot those guys are hostile. Oh well. Okay, completed the entry for Gladiator 15 as well. Alright, yeah, those guys will be back at... we'll get back there soon enough. Bum, bum. Hello, Raph. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course. We'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I can't promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish, I swears it. I'm gonna sneeze. Or not. Okay, well, we'll take that Spatha. Bit of a short sword, but not too bad. Hello, Osmond. Ah, you have new pants again. Lumens and rubbish. Osmond of Crescent Cove is vexed by litter in the area. What a plain in the bloody arse. Who do those Lominsons think they are, anyway? Just look at this, would you? A merchant from Blimsa Lominsa dumped this junk when he left. Claimed it wasn't fit for selling, so he just up and left it. Barbarians! What passes for etiquette across the Strait of Merthor? Don't suppose I can ask you to clean up the rest for me, eh? Please. I've picked up so much junk already, the mere sight of it's fair and makes me gag. Well, it only just now appeared. A bottomless toolbox. That seems pretty useful to have a toolbox that, you can just put as many tools in it as you want. Decaying vegetables, that other thing was a splintered something or other. More rubbish. Down that way. I'll pick up the quest first. Hello. Adeline of the Crescent Cove seeks help removing debris caught in her nets. That's what I was trying to do. Hello. Have you some time to spare an old fishwife friend? I have nets that need tending, as you can probably tell. These nets you see hanging here are used to haul in fish. Problem is, in the doing, they dredge up all manner of junk from the sea bottom. I'd be grateful if you pick up any debris that you might find them. Well, I'm not seeing any debris or debris, only flotsam, but I guess I can take the flotsam too. That might help. What does it actually look like? This one's a bottle. Thank you, dear. That's one less chore what needs seeing to. I tell you, 'tis no easy thing being a fishwife. When not mending nets and patching sails, I'm praying to Limline for still waters and a hearty haul. Still, I wouldn't trade all the hard work for anything. Let's take the hard leather harness. Level up to 19 now. Heck yeah, look at that chest, that midriff. Good stuff. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Merilda may have stumbled upon a secret. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quiveron Mains were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Rhjkkah, I think I heard one say. They ought to meet their co-conspirators soon at the footfalls. What did you say? What are you doing here? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Rhjkkah. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh,
gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits.
I see. Do you like what you see? Everyone likes what they see, of course they know. More dibbers to get rid of. A holy cup. I feel like the holy cup we should probably take to a church. Yeah, whatever. Some moth-eaten sack, an unsold pot, and more decaying vegetables. Picking up the stuff. Picking up the stuff. Picking up the stuff. I apparently didn't pick up the holy cup, okay. Picking up the stuff. Bum 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 bum. Hello, Osmond. Thank you, friend. Seeing this place clean again does my spirit good. Though, I suppose some other little mincing merchant will be by before long and leave more filth behind. Ugh, I hate me life. Take your kicks, though. Yeah. Speak with Captain Baldwin right here in the middle of things. That bird's probably going to come at me. Nope, I managed to scoot around it enough. Here we are going and stuff. How you doing, friend? A thaumaturge. Just hanging out. Just hanging out, looks like. Sure. Hello, Captain Baldwin. With your blank-eyed stare. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from the Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets and boots. Why, you're one of Quiveron's men. Sir, this man is a thief and a scoundrel.
And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts.
What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be.
I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Noshakite. I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser.
But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out?
You goddamn fool. You goddamned fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself.
No, that can't be true.
Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufulupa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. You remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveron, the 4th Esquire. You killed my brother, and I'm going to return the favour. Really? You think you can? Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. I don't think you realize who you're talking to.
Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you.
Baldwin Thorians. You're stronger than I thought. Damn you both, you're ruining everything.
Where is spear, Rhjkkah? Hi.
Duty complete.
That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner's dead and your plans are undone. You have no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Eorzean. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I'll not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveron's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learns that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? Well, 7 hells, but I'm a captain. He wouldn't. I was once a captain too, remember? And we both knew what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Eorzean, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito... Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. A small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufulupa. Men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor. And you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Okay, bye. Thank you for all your help, Rhjkkah. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to the horizon. Pray visit me in town when you next return. Well, I'm about to head back now, so... Actually, yeah, we're right here. Let's go pick up the Chocobo Keep. Over here at Vesper Bay real quick, even though we're probably going to be going here soon anyway. But still. Especially because we can now talk to her. Color your world. Swear Game wants to show you a whole new world of colors. You there? Yes, you, the decisively unfashionable adventurer. I mean, I thought I was looking okay. Gods be good, never in my life have I seen such an unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost to form. The mere sight of you, fair, makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the city in that starry state. I believe your parents can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, won't you? Once I've moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Okay. I mean, she didn't have to put it that way, but, you know, I do realize if I'm to have people remember me, I'd rather it be for things good and not, a terrible outfit. 1 orange juice, please. Thank you. Alright, I've obtained the orange juice for you. Pray tell, have you brought me orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. I have. Juice freshly squeezed from ripe Eorzean oranges. Oh, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for a change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that the garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear of getting locked into one color. That garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Quest complete. I can now dye my outfits. Gear dyeing now available. You're now able to dye items. To dye a piece of gear, you must obtain the proper colorant. Colorant can be crafted or purchased in stores. Then you choose to dye things, and then assuming that a thing... however, note that certain items require a completion of quests before they can be dyed. Also, certain items just can't be dyed. And you can also dye things in your house, if you had a house. If I had a glamour. Swear game wishes to impart on you her knowledge of glamours. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going on for it. That's it, I made up my mind. From this day forth, I shall take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the paste and ask Photoclind. I'll have some blood orange juice. And tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now off you go. But the pulp's the best part. Oh, Sweargrim sent you, did she? That woman, I never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take a malm. It's okay. She's teaching me how to be glamorous. So how's that drink coming along? Blood oranges can only be grown in certain climates, making them highly sought after. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, that you look a lot less drab if you know how to apply glamours? What's a glamour, you ask? Why, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick to the same glamour. Just apply another one on top and use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Hooray. If I had a glamour. Glamour is now available. Glamour dressers in inn-rooms are now available. You may use dressers to transform items into glamours and create ensembles for quick and easy use. Hooray. So yeah, basically you can just glamour things. So you can change the way what your outfit looks like. And you have a glamour dresser, so you can stuff items in there to make better use of. It'll be a while before I worry about glams. Seeds of change. Oh, Following a trying sea voyage, Tatafu could use an adventurer, a mop, a bath, and a bath, in that order. Well, this is a pretty kettle of fish. You'd think Rhjkkah would be too damn big to get seasick. Oh, adventurer. Yes, you there. Looking for work, perchance? Name's Tatafu. I'm a merchant just back from Limsa, and I'm in a spot of trouble. Hired this big lug to make the deliveries, but what I got instead are a couple of chum pails badly in need of emptying. Can't let that stop me, though. None a lie, the fisher out in Crescent Cove needs what I've got, and though this upchucking good for nothing will be up and about by tomorrow, none a lie isn't like to stand in the wait. I can words. In other words, let's deliver some sacks to None a lie. Which means for all my coming here to, I almost forgot to. There we go. It's like for all of my coming to this place to pick up the Chocobo, we're just leaving this way instead of taking the Chocobo back to Horizon. Anyway. So yeah, it's still silly of me. Whatever. Most importantly, we unlocked glamours and dyes. Again, nothing I'm going to be using anytime soon, but that's just because I don't have a lot of good options yet. I could, look like a different Final Fantasy character. But, yeah. Isn't here yet? Should be. Should be, but isn't. A large sack. This oversized sack of goods intended for Nonalai seems to weigh nigh a tons. And a small sack. A tiny sack of such trifling weight that one wonders if it contains anything at all. Ah, you've got my delivery. You've got it, you've got it. This sack has got some heft to it, it sure does. And it sure do, being full of soil. What will I do with this soil? Put it in the ground, that's what. The littler bag you gave me is filled with seeds. It's time for some farming. Calamity done made the fish stay away from these waters, so we don't farm, we don't eat. But there I go, running my mouth, near forgetting the business. Got the gill for Tatafu right here. Tell her I'm much obliged. Alright. Looks like we gotta take that Chocobo porter all the same. I'm just gonna splash through the water this time. Boot should, it's treated leather, it should keep out the wet. That was a witch. A bunch of quests I cannot get yet. Tower shield, buckler shield, or kite shield. I'm not a huge fan of the buckler type shields in general. They are rather small and not impressive. Generally speaking, I probably like kite shields the most, but that feels a bit basic. But yeah, it feels a bit basic because it's like when you think of classic shield, it tends to be a kite shield. But they still are probably my favorites. Overall, they have the coolest aesthetic. But I'm sure I'll find exceptions to the rule as we continue to move along with more and more shields and things. Or I'll get weirdly fed up with shields and make it to where we never seem to have one ever anymore. But I don't really want to do that because it's, some of the shields do look really cool. Swiftly done. Was the fisher satisfied with his bit of land? Non-allies payment. A healthy sum to cover the cost of the soil and seeds purchased from Tatafu. Alright. Ah, the payment, is it? I guess he was satisfied. Thank you. Let's see here. Yon, ton, tether. Yep, that's everything. Can't rightly say I feel easy in my mind about this. Fishers have little enough gill as is without squandering it on Lenossian debt. Though what do I know, eh? The farmer in Limsa I got it from said that it'd give the cove's thin soil the boost it needs, so hey, maybe they'll at least have a fighting chance. Gotta have a bit of hope, right? Here's some of the leftover. That's some leftover seeds for you. If you come into a bit of land on in one of those adventure districts, go on and set up a vegetable patch or two. Anyway, we got some seeds. They won't do much for me for a long time. Welcome in, Decker. We have an exposed midriff now. Look at that. Look at that good, strong body. Heck yeah. Wait till I find a subliger. I mean, it's because we're... What am I doing? We have a... I specifically wanted to take a chocobo to Horizon. Hello. 15. Fine. It is because we are wearing a harness made of hard leather. And a bandana that you can't see because they have yet to create headgear that covers the head that is properly designed for bunny ears. Whee! That's a bird butt. We also finally have a shield. And are vastly overleveled, but that's just what happens now. Pretty sure it eventually evens out. Oh, but for the early game, you're going to be overleveled for a very long time. Hello, Futhalupa. Welcome back, Rhjkkah. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I have been ordered to serve as an acting captain for the Horizon garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to respect my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Rhjkkah, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Thank you for 5 antidotes that will never get used. Secrets and lies. Futhalupa would entrust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. We'll go with Owen. Owen. Yeah, we'll just call him Owen. He is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consulting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was once too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information, until now. I have chosen you, Rhjkkah. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Momody of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Alrighty, I'm going to show you a magic trick, Futhalupa. I can float. Woo! Welcome back to Ul'dah, by which I mean welcome back to a loading screen until Ul'dah pops up proper. There we go. Suppose it would be faster to take the Aetheryte to the Adventurers Guild and then take from there, but it's right here, it's fine. Hello. Rhjkkah, it's been too long. Dot and Nin telling me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. Hey there, Poochie. You look like you've got something to say. Yes, I certainly do. Hello, children. Something, something, something. I have to go now. My people need me. A letter addressed to Sultan Sworn Elite. Stretchy. So that's what it's all about. Fufulupa thinking Owen might be in league with Baldwin, and that this letter could be proof of something shady. Poochie should be coming up in everyone's life. He's got things to say. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Exactly. Yeah, when he's not there, you're always got to be asking, where's Poochie? A brain fart. You know, or be that one kid who really likes the beach dog or bodybuilder, or whatever he was. Listen, Rhjkkah, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see this through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Complete the quest is what I say. Okay. You found your way to the quicksand, friend. As you can see, we cater to the clientele of the streak. The case of the calamity, blah, blah, because you hadn't properly loaded the... there are too many things around to load it in. Can I count on your discretion, Rhjkkah? If so, then listen closely. Duty, honor, country. Get an Ul'dah ring. Momodi wishes to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Ul'dah. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ul Namo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultan has still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a sudden incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen the Sultan Sworn, who was charged with guarding it that night. Owen's the Sultan Sworn, who was guarded with charge that night. Charge. Owen. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that the man we knew to have been fraternizing with thieves has the letter for Owen, of all people, at this of all times, located directly in your kitchen. You need to take this to the man himself, Rhjkkah. Tell him Momodi sent you, and that it concerns the lost heirloom. A lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Okay. I can do this. But when do I get to go on the blood sands? That's the question I've been wondering this whole time. Well, I've accepted this quest, so we might as well get moving. Bum, 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 bum. How many glamour prisms did they give me? 12. That might be enough, actually. Considerations. I just realized I could always put into the glamour dresser my my starting gear, because the starting gear was pretty heckin' awesome already, even if it is starting gear. Where am I going? Guess we'll go to the Aetherite. Aetherite. Bin. Welcome in, Terith. Bun with an exposed midriff. Wah. Glorious midriff. Bun. Why, yes, I am a fan of the midriff. Thank you for asking. Where am I going? Over here somewhere. No, not over here somewhere. I'm going to Hustings Strip. Oh yes, I am going right here. Look, it's bun enough. You know I'm into dimmies. They got bun noses too, at least. You can't really see it very well because shadows and things, and I'm not zooming in the correct manner. But it's a very vaguely kind of sort of bun nose. But bleh. The heart of the sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. I will proceed to the heart of the sworn. There's a lot of people in here. Hello, Owen. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well. Let's see it. It's a letter to you. Owen. 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 Have you read this, adventurer? No, it was not my mail. I see, but you have some inklings to its contents, I think. Miss Momody has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean for her grace, the Sultana. The theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The business is mine, the blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers of the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seem fated to remain a mystery until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands, too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ool legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone, as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momody has spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. I can do this, yes. I still was expecting more, gladiatorial dueling combat in the arena, but it's okay, it's fine. To the unholy heir, by which we mean it's in Central? Okay, sure. The Ranger Guild. Where's the unholy heir again? We'll find out. Hello, I would like to rent a porter. Blackbrush Station is in Central. I'm sitting here on my brain fart. Which one's Central? Time to ride a bird. Yay. Okay, the unholy heir is... Oh, it's over there next to the clock. Okay. Yeah, we can ride all the way to Blackbrush.
And we're here. And we're gone. Scamper, 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 scamper. Almost there, but we gotta get down. The unholy air, I guess, is that rock. Does seem a little unholy. I found it. We must wait at the destination and then enter an instance. Boom. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, one. You're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You made a mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here's your payment as promised. It is the real thing. 1,000 thanks, dear boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. Excuse me. The traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you just assume we were feeling charitable? But you did. You must feel terrible knowing that you brought us the doom of Silde. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Ignominy. Oh my gosh, it's those archers he was talking about. And a bunch of shirtless men. There are too many, Rhjkkah. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It is your duty to serve the Sultan on the lad. And you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Who's talking? The Sultan Sworn. That's Babashan. Sultan Sworn! Put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Sworn! No matter. Kill them all. Looks like I'm getting involved in this too. I'm never gonna turn down a challenge. Fight for your Sultana, boy! Fight for Ulta! As you command, Master Babashan. With me, Rhjkkah. Where are you? You over there? Okay. I guess I can turn on my enmity. Defeat Garibald, the Firegon, and his minions. You want to fight over here now? Man. Stand your ground, Sultan Sworn. meddlesome fools! You know not whom you fight.
Oh, I know that you're... No, not quite.
Hearken to me, denizens of the abyss! Slay these interlopers, and feast upon their souls!
Is that a void scent? I will not be able to do this entire game. I can do it right now.
Yield all these slaying, thief, I will not ask again.
Slain it is. Master Papashon, but why? How?
The general saw you sneak into the Eorzean. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you.
The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me?
Master Babashon, more of them to the north. After them sought and sworn, they have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us.
Let us speak again back in the city. You're going to make me go back there all by myself. You're not even going to let me involve myself in the rest of the fight. Hello, you. The source of his strength becomes clear. What? You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. This seems like a problem. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies.
Ooh, you're a fancy one, aren't you?
Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Should be a good fight, though. I'll give no quarter.
Heck yeah. What kind of ice cream?
When springs is preternatural might. Writhe as the venom eats its way through your veins.
Hi, Fancred.
Oh, hell yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Ooh, yeah, you do better now. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. An unwelcome guest, no matter, all shall fall before me.
Look at that. No, I did it too late. I got fired. Did that one too late too.
No mortal should possess such strength.
Got that one time. Maybe doing it again. It's true, yeah.
Keep it up, Rhjkkah. We've almost had him.
Yeah, he did.
Duty complete.
Anyway, basically what we've done is we've located some bandits that stole the crown of the... Oh, I thought I was talking.
That the wisdom of the paragon should be brought low by mere mortals.
Anyway, we chased down some bandits who stole a crown. We fought them. And then this dude here summoned a big old gargoyle void scent to fight us. We still haven't exposed midriff, though.
Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation.
We had long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Ascians, to give them their true name.
but we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needs any more enemies. Have we Sharlians crossed paths with the Eorzeans before? Well, we certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you anything about my homeland.
And now it's an all-size Rhjkkah.
Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the 3rd time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your last altercation. Me or him? Because I'll try to look at the time. But, me. Okay, that means I don't have to worry if they don't show his hands again. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Rhjkkah. No, come back. Yeah, sort of. I think technically speaking, it's an archer's glove. A crystal. Not that I can use a bow, but... Well, it broke. That's probably fine. Look at all those stars. I said, look at all those stars. It's fucking beautiful. Shooting star! Yeah, exactly. They make a full pair of gloves, and then when they get cut in half for a drawing glove, the other half gets sent to, the archery range. Yeah, we got big ants again. Also big toads. And yeah, it's a really heckin' good skybox. I mean, it is one of the prettiest games to exist, I feel like. And the areas will likely only get prettier. So, I mean, this is all, stuff that existed years and years and years ago when they were made and stuff. Where am I going? I'm going back to Ul'dah. I mean, heck, look at the freaking glow on the aetherite, which is that's technically a new thing that they added with the newest expansion when they fixed up a bunch of updated a bunch of graphical things and whatnot. That's true, yeah. Oh. Okay, sorry, that was someone's mount showing up. I'm like, what the fuck? Is someone setting off fireworks? But no. It's just anyway, let's just teleport. And by that I mean return. Boom. Yes. Fire indeed works. I'm also running away from the easiest way. Pretty glowy. Running away from the easiest way to get myself back to where I'm meant to go, right here. Alright. Hello, Sultan Swan Elite. I'd like in again. Everyone's waiting for you, adventurer. Concerning, again, the sheer number of people just standing around. Hello, Papa Sean. We're done. Complete. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Rhjkkah? I was once a Sultan Swan, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. Yeah. Also, his voice changed now that I remember. It's like, oh right, I gave him that weird dumb voice. I was trying to do something more like this, but then it faded away into something more southern. I'll just do, more of a Sean Connery. Don't matter. It is the capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates,
I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. Oh, so she was the one who was actually that noble lady. Yes, the mustachioed child. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan sworn, Rhjkkah. It's even better when they have a different style of mustache, because it really does.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Because it looks pink and
Long live Glory to the Sultana! Forever may she reign!
You guys really need to do better on your
They
coordination.
regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
A ring? Yes, it's I.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
You just keep it in your pocket? That's how you carry around the highest honor that this place can
Betokening our
serve?
gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift.
That dude in the background has a really dark look about his eyes. Like he is, even when his head is empty, he's plotting something. Bring it forth, clap, clap.
Rauban,
Your Grace,
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
I don't have to dress up, do I?
as you command, Your Grace.
I have nothing to wear.
If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt.
He is a giant of a man.
I am Rauban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate.
Exactly. I'll simply have to wear nothing and let them bask in the glory of me.
Brave souls are few and far between in these tides. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
I mean, if that's where the main story quest takes me, then yes.
Indeed.
Come, hero.
Until then,
I'm not sure I'm pleased with that one guy just telling me to come.
for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Hooray! We're now level 20. Sticking with the pointy end 2. We have gained that for reaching level 20. Unfortunately, the Ring of Uldar is not actually worth much. +1 direct hit and +1 blunt resist. Or +1 vitality. The game tells me to stick with the vitality, so I guess we stick with the vitality. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Hello, Owen. Ah, earrings that we won't be able to wear either. But we're gonna have to. We're gonna need that. We're gonna have to wear them to the banquet. Anyway, a matter of tradition. Owen would like to speak to you with... Let's try that again. Owen would like to speak with you regarding the Sultana's invitation. Fair. By the 12 Rhjkkah, for the adventurer to receive a personal invitation from her grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Uldar. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed. I am no authority on them. Fear not, however. Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. Okay.
Yay! To the Quicksand, also known as Adventurers Guild. Meow. Clip clop, 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 clip clop. Momedy, you have something I need to know. Welcome back, Rhjkkah, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to the banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings made specially for the occasion. They are meant to symbolize... actually, forget about that. This was meant to be a short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan's Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mr. Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Okay. Yes, Smith, I know you have things you want to tell me. To the Goldsmith Guild. Brr. Alright. Hello, Serendipity. Alright. Hello. Good outfit. Greetings. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Rhjkkah. Oh, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself. I'll have you know. I'll crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Momedy didn't warn you, the box is locked and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momedy, so you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan's Sworn take her Grace's safety very seriously. Okay. A rosewood box. A tiny box carved from a single piece of rosewood. So we go back again, all the way around to the Adventurers Guild. They do that sometimes, making you go back and forth and back and forth. Hello, I've got the thing. Okay, so you needed me to hit the button again. Picked up your earrings yet, Rhjkkah? Oh, let me just... Well, now, looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these earrings. If they fell into the wrong hands, God's only knew what might happen. Welcome to MMO. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Rhjkkah, because you're about to be hobnob with the Uldar's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. Complete. Remove my awesome earrings, put on the less awesome ones. Now what? Are these actually anything special? I'm pretty dang sure they are not. Yeah, not really. That's a standard earring design. But they do jiggle. I like that they jiggle. A royal reception. Momedy wants to see you off to the banquet. This is it, Rhjkkah. Your big debut in Uldan high society. The banquet's being held in front of the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and circumstance get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. Fine. Off we go then. That's going to be the wrong direction. Well, that would take us to the steps of fall. But I want to ram into the wall a little bit. Aetherite shard.
To the Chamber of Rule. I could scamper faster. I found Bartholomew. Hello, Bartholomew. Alright. Look at your handsome hair. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside. He would have said something different if I didn't put the earrings on already. Hello, Papa Sean.
All hail the Sultana. Your Grace.
Come on, I'm trying to drink.
Rauban? By right of the Royal House of Ul, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here.
Look at that heckin' golden turtle on the table. He's having a good time.
We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion!
Finally, recognition.
And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
And the recognition is gone. Okay. Well, heck. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for the raid.
Not to spoil your appetite,
So many
but
people.
Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge
So
ourselves,
many people. Let me-
children starve in the streets.
Yeah, I know. Alrighty, welcome in Shiro, Red Thunder, Nin, Zakale, Bastion Icon, Luma Fox, Humbug, Maven, Kim, Oni Title, Bastion again, Cheesecake Bunny, welcome in as well, and hello to all. Thank you very much for the follow as well, Kalis. As the frame rate's lowered because we are clicked away. Yeah, it's a heckin' big raid. I am tired as heck, but that is nothing new. Well, I hope you guys had a good time in Katie's stream. Hope Katie had a good time doing it as well. Alright, what am I doing? I'm typing slowly. There we go. Oh, thank you very much for the follows as well. I do dearly appreciate it. Oh, Bastion and Oni Title as well for those follows, and Kalis, as I said before, but slowly. Did I type that correctly? I think so. Also, I did see that implication in there. Not all the implications, Humbug, so thank you for the implication. Thank you for the follow as well, Red Thunder. And thank you, Nin, for the insistence. I am indeed a good boy. Even though I'm heckin' tired. You know, there's that shout out there. And we're just doing 14. I ain't gonna give a spiel. I'm tired of spiels.
Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
I mean, that is true as well. I am Damien, I'm Gamien, and this is Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Not quite 14 version 1.0, but A Realm Reborn, because the realm got reborn at one point, and that is indeed part of the plot.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power.
Crown.
I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar. But there is so much more to do.
There is indeed. I highly doubt
That
that.
light, what is it?
It is my sparkling pectorals, of course. Or it's this thing.
So bright. Almost like by the 12.
I am a bun. It's true.
Tell me true. Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal?
I mean, I wouldn't call them
Mayhap
strange, but
you
sure. Or
put
dreams,
them
really.
down to an excess of ether.
No, I just kind of put them out of my mind entirely.
Yes, you are like they were.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzean, there were others like you who fought the primals, though they were not of this land. When the Gamien Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago.
5 faithfuls.
The day we lost them.
Oh no, lost what?
None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us.
Blank.
And in our mind's
dancing
eye,
lava
their
fell down there?
faces are not but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs.
Well, I will. It is mine,
It is
after
a
all.
gift from Rhjkkah, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Rhjkkah, you really are bringing down the whole party with this, I'm not going to lie. I'll come in and leave the leggy as well. Oh, headache. Darkness. Red. Dalamud.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
What even are those people back there doing? I mean, I understand what, the generals are overseeing the entirety of the battle. Those guys are just standing around.
We are being watched.
Ah, symbolism. The Immortal Flames barrier, or banner.
Raging
Is on
Bull
fire.
calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn! Respond!
True.
Respond, damn you!
That does, it do indeed make it kinkier.
Rider! This is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
It's gotta be a reference. They do. They really do.
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
To note for those who are not knowledgeable of 14 things or whatnot, they're referring to a link shell, which is, you know, an in-game item that you can like basically set up, you know, with your friends or whatever, to create, you know, group conversations. You just get a shell and a pearl, and you know, you kind of stick it in your ear, and there you go. It's just basically for making custom chat channels. In-game, they exist as real things.
Call till they respond.
And are basically, you know, walkie-talkie cell phones.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
The music did swell to say so.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day.
No, we're talking more like a seashell with a pearl, like a clam, not like a snail.
You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain.
The snails are far more impractical and far funnier.
The adventurers fight bravely,
Plus they meow.
but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat, and bring up the rear.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true as well, yeah. The snails are much more like an actual walkie-talkie. Despite the fact that you can utilize them. Can you utilize the Dindin Mushi to like connect to a different thing, or is it always a one-to-one different distinction? Or can they be used as like a party line? I do not know, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've read into One Piece things, and I don't remember a lot beyond the regular plot. But yes, the awkward pauses are absolutely, totally canon.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you?
No.
Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
I suppose that makes sense. I mean, they are a snail, so they potentially have some measure of... Not that... Yes, I'm of a belief that snails all have self-awareness, and that's what they utilize. Totally.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
I mean, he's just stressed out, that's all. There's a lot of people standing on this cliff.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
It's a mystery.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Remember, I'm having a... Sorry. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. I'm having a headache that's, showing me all of this.
Logalo, Asawad, Daken, Bed, Mubut.
Magnificent. The aeons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier.
Imarat way. Kiskat Togad's Wadador.
I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. This one's a crunch rap. Heck yeah. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Also to note. Also to note, this is basically the ending of a glimpse of the ending of version 1.0, I believe. The final events there. I've been put to bed. How you feeling, Rhjkkah? It was a long dream, after all. They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. They are psychically linked, and the ones that are private are on a different wavelength. Ah. I guess it makes sense. And thus it's mostly a matter of distance and, I guess you essentially tell the snail which one you want it to try to contact directly or whatnot. Because otherwise, how do you get, the specific on a non-private number or a private line? How do you get the one that's like, oh, it's ringing? Or if it's just the snail just at everyone's, or just at here's. Oh, so everyone close enough to get the call gets the call. And you just don't see everyone else picking up the receiver and listening in. Are you sure you're getting enough rest, Rhjkkah? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you is getting a bit tiresome. Before I forget, the general left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. I'd rather he not. He was being a downer, but don't want to upset him either. Out we go then. Probably, yeah, it's true. I should probably just fight everyone. Gotta go speak with Rhjkkah in the Hall of Flame. Nope, wrong door again. But also, we can just run there. It's close enough, even though it would still be closer to go to the Aetheryte. Hello, Wymond. Random people. Random people. Random people. Random citizen. The Hall of Flames. Here we go. Hello, Rhjkkah. I've been waiting for you, Rhjkkah. I trust you are fully recovered. Good, because there's much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. It do. I'm sure that's not a coincidence. I've completed the quest. Give me another one. Listen well, Rhjkkah. This will take some time to explain. The Ul'dah envoy, Rhjkkah, means to entrust you with a task of the utmost importance. Okay. Ah. That makes a lot of sense now. I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartonu, first by the Garleans, and then by the thrice-damned primal they called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think about my fallen comrades, and of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the Calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartonu with a memorial service honoring the fallen.
Alright.
It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?
Yes, I will.
Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Luminsa as my official representative. Now, that's a great many moms to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot.
What's this?
I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Rhjkkah, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Rhjkkah, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way.
Yeah, bleh. Quest accepted. What am I doing? I am putting on my proper earrings now. There we go. Thing obtained. We gotta go to the airship landing. Oh ho! Ooh, but yeah, we can do that. We can do that quest now too. Good. Scamper. Bum, 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 bum. Moment. Help me, Lord of the Dance. When Pummelman approaches, beware, for the impetuous Mikote has always leads a merry dance. There we go. Psst, you there? Yes, darling, you. They say you're the fellow to follow, named Pummelman. I earn my keep as a dancing girl in the markets. Aye, it's a living, and a good one, but it's not exactly what I set out to be when I first bade farewell to the mudflats. I know. Isn't that the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers, Dexter. You know, the sort they engage for the grand balls. To be a dancer of craft, not mere wiles.
and keep company in high society. Course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dancing, less shimmy and more stately, and that's where you come in, darling, because I've got a quarry for you to track down. They say a dancing master named... fucking name. Gamien. Damn French. I can never speak French. Gamien. Gamien. There. Humble will correct me soon enough, I'm sure. All the high-born ladies are aflutter waiting for his lessons, wanting to take lessons with him. He's the best, that's the word. That's my chance at something finer than Minnie the Minx. Go to the steps of Fall and ask around about him, would you? Wouldn't you? Words, I can words. I words all the time. Yeah, good enough. Hello, have you seen Master Gamien? Gamien? Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight is the gate. My good sir, he is very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show some innate quality. Why, he wouldn't even accept Master Rhjkkah's dial-encrusted crumpet, and she was quite the danseuse already. Danseuse? Welcome to my stream where I butcher words. Many words, all words are butchered in some way or another. Like ether, which should still be aether. Hello, Sorta. Of course I know where Master Gamien is. Don't you see these roses on my cheeks? Only ever so slight drooped in my supple carriage. I've just come from practice. You can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be next moon. With what Master Gamien taught me, I've no doubt that I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I oughtn't say, but no, why not? You should find him in the Hustine Strip. He says he was heading for the airship landing. And the next one should be on the way that way. Is this the correct way? Kind of, yes. There we go. Scamper up the stairs. Hello, luscious lady. Are you another one of Master Gamien's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Quarthus, don't you? Travels the world teaching the art of dance. They say he's the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lance. That he had a large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crown sable. Why anyone would leave that all is beyond me. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know. Why, if he weren't leaving Uldar today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. No, don't look so shocked. Mayhap when he returns. I mean, you can give me the pleasure of your person if you want. But, okay. I mean, I do have the exposed midriff. It's the exposed midriff of power. Hello, I found you. Master Gamien, I am he. And you're an adventurer as a parent, but what business brings an adventurer to a dancing master, I wonder? I thought you will not answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now, dance for me. Okay. Well, if you will not dance, be gone. I would no more speak to a still foot than I would dwell among tyrants. Okay, I'll dance for you. I don't actually know what my dance looks like. Come on, you can load up. I believe in you. Wow, that sure was something. The vessel is ruined, but the wine within may yet be found. Unfortunately, there's much call on my time, and I'm bound for another land.
I will make a dancer of you when I next return to this city.
There you are. Heard anything good? I hope you're not wasting time with that looker there.
He's the dancing master. I heard you lost your clothes.
Master Gialnu. I am Pomomina, the danseuse, and I would speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer Dexter and perform at the Grand Ball. At a Grand Ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me?
So it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but this stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers, do you understand? Then let us see whether you can master these steps.
I mean, I do have an exposed midriff. That's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be a lass with class, just watch.
Hideous, grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity with its horror.
Well, those words might cow your highborn ladies, Master Gialnu, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like?
Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor.
What, me? Okay. I can't take my eyes off you. I mean, you're not exactly good. You've been picking rotten orange piss out of your eyebrows. But if you did that, you'd be picking rotten orange piss out your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but... It's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say. Because I haven't lived, just made a living.
Yeah, I did that. I did an awesome dance. Aye, child. Ale-glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses when you could have learned the craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I weary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have the courage enough.
Yeah.
Do you dare start anew? To be a dancing girl no longer? To learn a true craft?
I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? These moves you make with your arms, is it some sort of fighty thing? I want what you got, darling. The way to the Grand Ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord, thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You've taught me so much, and I'll never forget that dance you showed me.
Did she choose a mere adventurer over me, master among masters? I mean, yes, she did. My airship departs this strange city soon. Dance your rude yet puissant dance, adventurer. Mayhaps you will affect more aspirants as you did Pomolman. And mayhap I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew.
Quest complete. I have now learned that dance emote. We have learned the emote ball dance. Yep, I beat the game. That's the whole point. Oh, I gotta go talk to Momadai. There's where Momadai. Kishraum. To the Adventurers Guild yet again. Speed run complete. Scamper. Hello, I found my way to the place. I have an invite. I can ride the airship. Back from your meeting with Rhjkkah, are you? What did the big man have to say? Oh, is that a fact? Personal envoy to the Flame General himself? So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Oh, bugger me, that's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Rhjkkah. I truly am. I am. Now, I dare say Rhjkkah told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves having never once seen Eorzean from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet fall, having never known the blues of Limsa Lominsa's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Rhjkkah. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, and savor these experiences, for they are priceless all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. I don't know where this voice is going. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, and you'll discover that as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly why the General wants you to realize what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Rhjkkah. And what kind's that? Why, the kind who can't resist sticking his nose into other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Rhjkkah. I'll see you when you get back. Thank you. I get to ride an airship. Hooray! Speak with Eleonora at the airship landing. That's the wrong door again. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. To the airship landing. Right here. Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Flame General's envoy, Rhjkkah Starbringer, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Scamper to the gangplank, where I wait. Board the airship? Yes. Attention to all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Heck yeah. That smile. I'm ready. I'm the only one. There are no chairs on this airship. Yeah, that's the game. This is the epilogue. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they feel the same. Godspeed, Rhjkkah. Godspeed. If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long.
May you always walk in the light of the crystal. The Castrum Occidens. Welcome to the Empire.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Yeah. Not sure who he was, recapping that to, but good intro to know.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
Hell yeah.
It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Fancy.
Senior engineers, please report nanotech research following scheduled inspection.
Nah, nothing evil about them at all. We should cheer for them. They are clearly the underdogs.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Hi.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
Yeah. Well, this is where you die.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarian sees all.
Badass long-ass gunblade.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased. At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
He looks like such a Super Sentai character with his helmet on. Yeah, it's true. Makes its cleanup much easier. I mean, all that was going on while we were being, you know, incredibly bored on an airship. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, the upper decks. It's a place full of far too many people. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds nice. Loading. Loading. There we go. Not that way. This way. Arrivals attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, sir. Admiral... that name. I do not know how to pronounce that. There are lots of names like that in Limsa Lominsa. Blueswin? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Welsh. You know, the Admiral waits your arrival. Good eve, yes. Exactly. The Storm Honor Guard. Are you the Ul'dah envoy? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the crew's lift at your earliest convenience, and it will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you in to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Yay. I will ride to the Bulwark Hall. Limsa Lominsa, the lower decks. Now there's a bunch of little side quests to do here, because it's also a starting zone. Again, in the same way that Ul'dah is one of the starting cities, so is Limsa Lominsa. But as a starting city, if you choose to start as an Arcanist or a Marauder. I chose Gladiator, so we went to Ul'dah. Let's see, quests. Quests dotting everywhere, as well as quests to, quests for various other class job unlocks and whatnot. No classes. Yeah, they're called classes. We'll do them all in time, but right now we're focusing on getting this chunk done, because once we do, spoilers, things will open up a little bit in terms of being able to go places and not locked, wandering directly between 3 cities. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal of the missive you carry. Yes, a letter to the Admiral. A letter addressed to the Lominsan Admiral. Her. Yep, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way.
Enter.
I do like the Admiral, though.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
Melwin Lucivin. Please let me replay the sound clip.
Now, what news from Thanalan?
Oh, I call it Thanalin. Thanalin. Belbiv Devoe. Yeah. That's it. We're gonna call her the Admiral. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the Imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on the simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Legatus Niall von Darnus, Hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic moon scheme. We marched our forces on the Cartanu Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. And I'm a rabbit, true. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartanu, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smouldering land was warped beyond all knowing. When Archon Louis Soir still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Raubon has the right of it. I accept his proposal.
Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Britannia, yes? Yes, I do. Pray give my regards to the Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Rhjkkah. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Alrighty. I can do this. Tell her that the wolf is something or other. Okay. Okay, we just need to go back to the airship landing. But I guess we'll do the starter quests and whatnot anew. But before we do that, we will scamper off. You can play instruments in this game. They're all rather MIDI. When you unlock them as a bard, like it gives this whole big shtick about like don't play any copyrighted material with them at all. Welcome back. Oh, and no one ever does. No one ever pays attention to that, it seems. At least a lot of them tend to play Final Fantasy music, which is nice. Let's see, and then there goes more and more this way. Scamper through all of these folks. No, it's a waste to use my scamper. Because we're just going to use the Ethernet right here. Attune to it, then we'll use the Ethernet to scooch back. And we're on the lower floor. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at the very least, you know, they do give a full-on like disclaimer warning thing that you have to agree to, and you know, people don't agree to it, then that's on them, I guess. Yeah, exactly. We'll tell them not to. It's all good. Exactly. Sue the player, not the company. We simply gave them a tool, and they're the ones who did the thing with it. Attune to it. Alright, have we done all the lower ones, or did I forget one? No, we get all the lower ones, okay. Let's go back here to get to the upper decks most easily. Alright. Past all the loud, noisy people, because that's just the area where people gather for whatever reason. Ethernet shard. Ethernet shard. Shard. Oh dear. Ethernet shard. We can scamper again. Yeah, there we are. It has been said, it can never be unsaid. And, nope, damn it. There we go. And there's one way down there. But once we attuned all of those, we can, you know, utilize them to teleport. Oh, there's the lower deck again. You can't see the masses of people, but you can certainly see the Aetheryte. Bleh. And scamper. Attune. Ah, my fellow bunny. This one is newer though. They have come from this place. Well, they have a book for their weapon, which means they're an arcanist. Alrighty. We don't actually want to run away from that. We want to use that to get to the airship landing. Hello. Greetings, sir. This is a counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes. And we board the airship by waiting at the gangplank. Yes, I will board it. Oh, there is a chair in the back. Never mind. I've never seen that bench back there before. Or up there. No, they're going backwards. It's back there. Yeah. So there is seating at least, but I'm going to continue to stand in the middle of it anyway. Welcome to Gridania. New Gridania in specific. Home to conjurers and lancers. And archers. Ah. I see you must be the envoy of Ulda. From Ulda, welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. I will leave. The Serpent Honor Guard. Greeting, good sir. You are the Uldan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper, and identify yourself to the conjurer at Rhjkkah's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. Same as before, we ignore all the little side quests, and we will do them later. Scamper. More bunnies. Bum, 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 bum. A tune. Surprised there's not someone here playing music as well. There's usually one at both. Might as well take the longest loop around we can. Oh, to pick up all the shards before going to the place. I think I can just do it all in a single loop, more or less. I mean, this one is sticking out, though. We have to come here first, then we go back to the big one. And everything else we can... we do have to kind of go out of our way for the Botanist Guild one, but still. In 4 seconds, we can scamper. We will hold on to that for the next area. It's just right there. Another side quest. All of these little side quests are basically the same thing we did in the first session in Ulda. They all have the same general purpose, which is understandably so, because again, all starting cities. Alright, now we're going to want to scamper this way. Look at them cheer. Here we are at the Lancers Guild Ethernet Shard. Just loop through here, go grab that one, head on over to that. It's kind of out of the way no matter what, I guess, one way or the other. And then the last one down there, near the quest marker. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dash. Yeah, whatever, I'll just go this way. Ba-ba-da-bum. There's a heckin' shard all the way out over here. I guess we could teleport to this, and that's gonna kinda cut down time a little bit. Not really, but we'll do it anyway. The Botanist Guild area. We will certainly be returning here in due time. And by due time, like I said, it's basically finishing this quest chunk. And then y'all get to have the fun of watching me gather and craft a bunch of stuff for a while. That'll definitely not be tonight, obviously, but yeah. Nope. Attuned. Now we're off to the last one. He's got a glowy sword. At the Conjurer's Guild, where that silent conjurer is standing. Attuned. I can now access the Ethernet all across the world. Hello. Are you... You're not silent at all. Are you the Ulden Envoy? Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Letter to the Elder. A letter addressed to the Gridanian Elder Seed Seer, Con E Sinna. Or Con E Sinna, I'm not sure if it's E or S. She'll tell us. Then I'll forget. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me. That's fair enough. Thank you very much for stopping in, though, with the raid and all that. Hope you have a good sleep. Sleep well. Talk to you later.
So you are the Uldan Envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Con E Senna, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Yes. A remembrance service for the fallen at Cartanu. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? I know a little bit of it. It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations. Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, words. Thank you for stopping in as well, Rhjkkah. I hope you have a good sleep, and I mean, honestly, this is not going to go on too much longer as we're getting close to time, and I need to not actually go long now, because we're finally going to be off vacation and back to work. But, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Take care. Have good sleeps. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations of Ilzabad. Yep, 3-day week. The northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Yeah, my pleasure. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Ilzabad lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zorus Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and even more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. That would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much-needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Belsar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm as it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirits of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. More writing. Here. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home.
Hooray! We have completed the Ul'dah envoy and got a minion, the wind-up airship. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 great nations. Before you board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Out of Ul'dah, which means we got that opening that I was talking about. Call of the Sea. The Serpent Officer has information that might be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seer went well, my Lord Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to the Admiral of Limsa Luminsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Barderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Winch? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Barderon at his establishment. Let us wind up airship. A fully operational model of a legendary vessel, the Invincible. Whee! I mean, these are just, those little things you've seen following some players around. Alrighty. And that actually works quite well for a finale finish-up time frame. Rather than continue on deeper, because, I mean, now we can more easily gather together all the gathering and crafting quests, and also do the little side quests hanging around, mostly because I just don't want to see them. So yeah, we're gonna call that good here. I may or may not do a stream of something tomorrow as well. I'm still hemming and hawing about doing Monday things. Once more, we'll see how I feel after work, I guess. And it will not be this, because this will be having maintenance at the time. But yeah, it'll be something if I do, or I won't, and then it won't be something. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and thank you very much again, Katie, for the raid. I appreciate all of that, and I appreciate all of you being here. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you the next time, at whatever point that actually is. Thank you very much for watching. Good night. Bye-bye.